What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a virtual world P.U.N.K deck that I've been playing recently that I just picked up, been having a lot of fun with. So it's my first time doing a deck profile in a long time, but I decided to show this one off. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a little difficult to learn. I've been misplaying a lot, but I've been learning it. I feel like I finally got a good extra deck to go with it. It has 40 cards, and let's get into it. 3 Lulu. Target one, discard a different type, and then add the third type. 3 Lao Lao. Lao Lao, you target one, discard a different type of whatever you targeted, and then you can special summon from your graveyard. Virtual world monster from your graveyard. 3 GG. GG, you target a virtual world card on the field and then send to deck to graveyard a different type like the other 3. And then this one allows you at the end of your turn to add a virtual world card in your graveyard except for himself. And then here I run 2 Lily. Probably like 95% of virtual world players run 3 Lilies, but I don't like to see Lily a lot. You can put it 3 if you want to, but for, I don't know, I just don't like seeing it. You target one, you discard another card, special summon it, and then discard the third type. It's okay in situations, but I don't like to see it a lot. It kind of messes up like the other plays if you see that and a GG in your hand. I run 2 Nyan Nyan. If you get DD Crowed, it's just good to have the second Nyan Nyan. A lot of people are running hella hand traps, so Nyan Nyan's really good to have at 2. You don't really see it a lot. You could probably do like 20 test hands, see it twice, 2-3 times. You don't see it very often, so it's very good to have to pitch. And then I run 3 Kowloon. Kowloon, you activate it, and then you set face up another virtual world card, trap or spell. I run 3 Kinglongs. This card's very good. You wanna try to open one of these 2, so that's why you max it out at 6. This card's also very good in the grave. You can banish itself, add a virtual world monster to your hand, and then discard one. It's very good. 2 Chuche. Chuche, I really don't use it for the first effect a lot. Unless you're kind of in a grind game, then you can usually target one face-up card on the field, shuffle 2 of your banished virtual world cards with different names for each other, and then destroy that card. So, I mean, it's decent, but this is more for late game. You get a Kowloon, and then you can do that. But usually use it for its banish effect. If it's in the graveyard, you banish it, and then you can either plus or minus by 3 levels on your virtual world monsters, which you use a lot. And then 1 John Woo. During battle phase, if you control another virtual world gate card, you can target one face-up card on the field and change its battle position, which isn't very good. You use it for the second effect, where you banish it from grave, then special summon a virtual world monster from your grave, and then discard, which is decent. It doesn't come up very often, but if you're in the late game and you need to combo off, you have a lot of cards in your grave, virtual world monsters in your grave, it's good. For my P.U.N.K engine, 2 Foxy Tune, 1 Xiamen, 1 Madam Spider, 1 Dangerous Gabu. I run it this way because ideally you want to see your Foxy Tune. And also you can run 2 Xiamen, 2 Foxy Tune, or if you want to put more P.U.N.K cards, you run 3 Foxy Tune, 2 Xiamen, and 1 of each. Foxy Tune's really good because if you see it with full combo, Virtual World, you can just discard this and another card, get your Zeoman effect Madam Spider to normal summon, and then you go into Crystron Halka Firebrax, and you can set up, you set up for your opponent's turn, so you can go Formula Synchron, and then you can go into Baron if you need to. But 2 Foxy Tune, Zeoman, 600 life points, add a P.U.N.K monster, you add Madam Spider almost every time, unless you open it, unless you open Almond, then you normal summon, add Foxy Tune, use its effect to discard to special summon the spider, activate its effect to Dangerous Gabu. It's really good. Gabu's a negate. And that's it. That's why I run 2-1-1-1. It's very good for me running it like this. I tried running Ogre and extra Foxy Tune, extra Zeom, and it just makes it very bricky, a very bricky deck, I feel. And then I run 1 Celestial, 1 Dasher, 1 Fusion Destiny. I don't have a second Fusion Destiny, so you can run a second Fusion Destiny to make this more better. I don't know what word I'm looking for. But basically, you do open this quite a few times sometimes, and it's your brick. But if you open one of these, if you have Foxy Tune, you just discard it. So it really doesn't matter. And then even if you don't have the Foxy Tune, you can get King Long or Sean Wu engrave and discard it. I run 3 E-Tellies, special summon a level 3 Psychic monster. A lot of your deck is Psychics, so it's just very good to run. 2 Foolish Burial Goods. It comes up sometimes. You can run it at 3. I like it at 2 a lot. But if you want to run it at 3, you can. I just think it takes down the consistency running it at 3, and you can take it out. This is a good side, because you don't always need it. A lot of times I'm using, if I have a good Virtual World hand, I'll just discard this with Foxy Tune or King Long. I run 3 Ash for the hand traps. This hits like basically everything, so that's very good to run. And then I run 2 DD Crow. For DD Crow, you don't have to run this. You can run, what's her name, Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell is also very good this format. Hitting Sword Sultani, Branded Despia, literally hits a lot. I'm thinking of taking these 2 out and putting it in. Also Effect Veiler is really good as well. And Ghost Ogre. I don't have Ghost Ogre, but Ghost Ogre, it can be from the field too, I think. So you can special summon it off of Needle Fiber, and then have that as another negate on field. So that's it for my main deck, 40 cards, like I said. For the extra deck, I run 1 Baron de Fleur, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Destiny Hero DPE, I run Tzolk'in, Crystal Wing, I run a Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, Shen Shen, Muddy Mud Dragon, Halka Firebrax, Formula Synchron, Charge Warrior, Coral Dragon, Fan Juju Long Long. These 3 are good because if you open, especially this one, if you don't see like a spell or a trap, but you have Virtual World monsters, you can go into Long Long with your P.U.N.K engine, or even your Virtual World engine, and you can go into Long Long and start targeting it just to push that out. It's a very good card for that. But also it's like a little negate if you can. Fan, I don't go into Fan also often, but it's also another name. Juju's pretty good. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. We have 2 or more monsters in your graveyard with the same type and attribute. Usually I go into that a lot if I have DP on field. But all of these you can go into. Tzolk'in, you can go into Clearwing Synchro Dragon, and then you can go into Baron on your opponent's turn, which is really good. These 3 are draw cards. Formula Synchron you can't go into unless you can go into Halka Firebrax play. which doesn't come up very often, but when it does, it's actually it's really clutch, because you can go Formula Synchron, and then you can hit your Crystal Wing into a Baron as well. Or you can hit your Clear Wing Synchro Dragon into a Shen, which is really good. Tzolk'in's all around a very good card. You can go into Tzolk'in, make your Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and then they can't Nibiru you, which is also very good. And then Muddy Mud Dragon. Muddy Mud Dragon's really good because you can use Muddy Mud Dragon and Tzolk'in to pull out your Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, which is really good. I found that out the other day. I was doing testing. I was playing Invoked Kaliga. Kaliga is a very good card. Like your opponent can they can't activate effects for the rest of the turn if they attempt to activate an effect. So this is a very good card. I pulled it off a couple times, but a lot of times people have Droplets or Dark Ruler no more. But that is a very good side deck in my opinion. I've been tinkering with it. Baron de Fleur, Dark Dragoon, and DPE is very good. So is Crystal Wing, Shen. It's a very good side deck. And then for sideboard, I ran 3 D barriers. This is very good. Drytrons, you hit Rituals. Tenyi, Sorcerer Tenyi, you hit Synchros. Despia, you hit Fusions, and they can't play. It's very good to side in. They just literally can't play. And then there's also other decks, like Virtual World. If you go up against another Virtual World, you hit Synchros. Can't do nothing. I run 2 Pot of Avarice. If you are playing very grindy game, you can side Pot of Avarice if you've been playing grind games. Pot of Desires is a very good card. I recommend it. I don't have it, so I use Avarice instead. If you have 5 monsters and you draw Avarice, you win, because you can just take all your monsters back in your grave to your deck and draw 2. Triple Tactics Talents is good. A lot of people are running hella hand traps, so Triple Tactics, if you're going first, they ash you, draw 2, and you just keep playing. 3 Nibiru, I highly recommend Nibiru. Nibiru doesn't do anything to me because I can just outplay it. On my 5th summon, Crystal Wing Dragon, and they can't Nibiru me. It's a very good card. A lot of people are hella combo, Tenyi, Despia. Literally everybody right now is just a combo, and they don't respect Nibiru. They don't expect it. You can also just run this in your main deck if you want to and just destroy them with it. I run 2 Twister. Not a lot of people are running back row heavy decks. I haven't really played anybody. I only have 2 Twister. You can run Cosmic, MST, whatever. This is what I have right now. I would upgrade it, to be honest. Lightning Storm. If you can get Lightning Storm, which is also really good, I highly recommend that. That's probably what I'll do. And then 3 Dark Ruler, no more. It's probably a must. Unless you have Droplets, you play Droplets. But I have Dark Ruler, no more, so that's what I run. For like a few honorable mentions, like you can run Kaliga, like I said, if you don't have the Dragoon. You can run Borreload Savage, because it's you can go into it and you can get through it with Tzolk'in. Cloud Castle, I only run I run Shen, which is my only 9, so it really doesn't come up very often, and I'm not in a huge grind game where I can just Cloud Castle and then bring it back. It hasn't come up often. Ghost Bell is really good. Fortune Tune, if you want to add more punks, you can. Evenly Matched is really good. I'm not running it right now, but I highly recommend it, especially if you want to do a go second build or something like that, which I really wouldn't recommend. Foolish Burial Goods is the 3rd one I was using, but I took it out. Another Evenly Matched. Imperm's really good, and it can combo with your Tzolk'in, but it just really destroys the consistency, so I'm not using it. Mind Drain or Skill Drain, like I said, activate cards by paying 1,000 life points. Effects of monsters in the hand can't be activated. I don't play this because Virtual Worlds, everything activates in your hand, so it's not, it doesn't work. Just run Skill Drain. There's my other type MST, but nobody is running back row 2 Ghost Belt, and then 2 Effect Veiler as well is really good. You can go into it with your Hauka Firebacks and go into a Shen if you want to. But for me, my boards, I really don't end on Shen, so it doesn't really matter to have it at 1. Why would I go Crystal Wing into Effect Veiler my Crystal Wing away into a Shen? It just doesn't make sense to me. But if you guys can play it like that, go ahead. I know a lot of people play Vermilion, Beatrice. I'm not playing Beatrice. Also, this deck, I want to add, I want to take something away to add Beatrice, because I know you can do the Destiny Hero combo. I forget his name, where he goes to the grave, you banish to special summon him, and you can do some really crazy plays with Malicious, and it's really crazy. But that is my deck, guys. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if y'all want to see some combos, comment down below, and I can go into some combos. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.